Hello, this is Zedis. Welcome back to another Mario Maker 2 video, clearing more uncleared 2019 levels. In fact, this is the final episode of this series. As I'm speaking, there are 52 levels left, and they are going to be beyond me, I think. I am curious to look, but the final one I'm playing on this video was so difficult, it felt like the perfect stopping point. This first level is a troll level. You remember last week there was an extremely difficult troll level. This one is also pretty difficult, and it's also reasonably well designed for a troll level. I still don't like it. You'll notice, you know, pretty much off the bat, you have to wait a few seconds before you leave, or you'll bounce off of that wall. You have to wait for these exclamation blocks to disappear. But, you know, it's at least one checkpoint here. There might be two. But yeah, I don't know. I hate troll levels. I don't respect them. I don't enjoy them, that's for sure. I mean, I do respect them in a way, because, you know, sometimes they're very complex and impressive in their mechanics. This one isn't nearly as impressive as last week's, but of course it's in 3D world, and you can't build machinery like you can in the other styles. So yeah, this is very much a pick-a-path type level, but it's a little more fun than some of them. I picked incorrectly by hitting that on-off switch. Here I'm looking on this path that's in the middle of the other two that I've taken. There's a snake block. I actually didn't see that there was a way I could go forward in that thwomp section, but there is, and we'll see it in a minute. But yeah, there's nothing to see here. This is just death. The lava is constantly rising on this level, which is neat. I like how he actually uses that pretty well. And you have to be quick to get where you need to go, or else the lava is going to be above where you need to be. So what we need to do is, when we hit that on-off switch, we need to go back, trigger the thwomp again, and then we're good. Down there, nope, that's death. That's just a death pipe. So I died there. I got to get all the way back here, and then there's this section with thwomps above it that are triggering the on-off switches again, so you have to know where to put it, you have to know where to go exactly. That's good. Do I need this mushroom, don't I? Well, I got it, but the lava's too high now, so I'll die. The next time I choose not to get the mushroom, because if I did, it would have taken too long. But actually, he doesn't prevent me from going backwards, so I do need the mushroom here, you know, to break those bricks. So I go backwards. I should have enough time. I'm surprised he could have put like a fishbone at that pipe to kill me for going backwards. They do that a lot of the time. Fishbones exist in this style, don't they? Or maybe they don't. I guess he could have put in an actual fish. I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah, they may not exist in this style. Could have been something though. Whatever. But yeah, after we get to the checkpoint here, the first checkpoint. I can't remember if there's two in this level or not. I may have looked at this point a little bit. I do get bored with troll levels that kill me too much, so I don't want to look too far ahead, but I also don't want to die constantly. There are some. This isn't completely blocked off though, so you can still go there. Do I need that key or don't I? I'm going to choose to get the key, but it's a waste of time because the lava is too fast. The key doesn't do anything. It does buzz me, so I know I'm wrong there. I can tell right away I don't want to kill this guy by throwing the POW, so I'll just drop it on him. But I like this little trick. Here, whenever I pause it, it means I'm looking at the level viewer, and I'm like, no, I have to drop that. I didn't do it fast enough there, but I have to drop that through the pipe, and then I land on it, and then there's a door there I can go through. Let me quickly talk about what's happening in the future of this channel, I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided. I might start doing Uncleared 2020 levels after the 2019 levels are complete, but I might take a little break from that. I might do some community levels from the Facebook page. I think I might try Endless. I think that's where I'm going to go next, but we'll see. I might even just take a break, maybe until there's a more concerted effort to clear the 2020 levels. I love playing this game. I couldn't imagine not playing it. I also need to be finishing Super Mario Wonder, which I'm not too far from, I don't think. But yeah, so yeah, there's some questions with the P-switches here. What do I do with it? Where do I go with it? If I recall right, I lose my mushroom there. And yeah, if you lose the mushroom, that spring actually bounces you off. That's actually pretty funny. I like that. Because there's always it's always a do I need the mushroom or don't I? In the trail levels, it's just an elaborate pick a path situation. Yeah, it's a bad level. It's not like if you like troll levels, this one might be okay for you. I feel it's a little better than that last troll level, just because that last troll level was constantly killing, and you had to be like actually like extremely clever to get through it. It wasn't just this kind of thing with pick a path. But that's not how troll levels. I feel like this one's actually pretty good. I like this troll. I know I'm gonna die here anyway, but he quickens the process in an amusing way. So yeah, actually what you want to do is there's a pipe down here. P-switch is completely ignorable. You don't want to even deal with that. There we go. Oh, this should be perfectly safe, right? Ain't getting out of this. Yeah, I don't like to look too far ahead. I mean, I want the trolls to actually happen, or else what's the point? It's not funny for the viewer, that's for sure. Yeah, the last week's troll level was much more fascinating, just because the mechanics of it were insane. But yeah, this one also, like, I feel like if you're not looking at the website, the Wizardless program, you're never gonna find where to go because it's a little too confusing. There are a hidden power up you need later. Yeah. Honestly, this one of the 4 levels that I'm gonna feature in this video, this one was probably the quickest one. I do believe this one only took me like about 35 minutes, and the next one, which looks really easy, took me an hour, and then the one after that took like 2 hours, and then the final one literally took me like 10 hours. I'm not even kidding. And it's not a very long level either. It's just an extremely difficult level. And we will be back to 3D World Castle theme for that. But yeah, so that's the first level. Total boo. I don't dig troll levels. I stick with the Mark of ZDs. I did this for pretty much all these last levels that I beat. I figured it was a nice little sign for people who were competing with me to clear these stages. I don't really know. I know the final one I played, a lot of people were playing, but I don't really know how much effort anyone else put into it. I feel like a lot of people looked at it and like, I don't want to fucking clear this shit. And then I was like, I don't exactly like this level, but I'll do it because I feel I can. This one, the second level, I am gonna be pretty brief on this one because it's annoying as hell. And seizure warning: if you have epilepsy, do not watch this one. Skip to the next one. But this is honestly, it's kind of clever, but it's annoying. It's very annoying. These blinking, these on-off blocks constantly like going back and forth, and you're stuck in them, and you have to get past these boo rings. Plus, there's a line of boos coming at you from above. So you have to make sure these ones with wings go really fast. If you're not facing them, they chase you, obviously. Classic Boo from Super Mario World, right? I don't think they were in 3. Anyway, so yeah, they'll maybe they were in 3. I can't remember. Maybe that's where they first appeared. Yeah, so they chase you. These winged ones go super fast, so if you don't face them, like there's a pause before they start chasing you. So if you look at them, you know, you pause, and now you get to the above part, which is right above, and it's Thwomps controlling this, and there's my favorite twisters below. You have to make sure the boos on the bottom don't rise up, and you have to make sure the ones on the left. And here's the final run. I'm just going to show the final run. This took me about an hour, though. I probably put 100 plus lives into it. So yeah, you have to control these boos by constantly switching your position. On the bottom part, you're mostly just facing left until the boo rings are easy enough for you to go. And it's easy. It's pretty easy to judge, but I definitely got killed a lot by the boo rings, because if you get caught in the middle of the blocks and the boos are coming at you, I almost got hit right there. But yeah, this first part wasn't too hard to figure. I don't think either part was super hard to figure out. It was just hard to pull off. But this top part, yeah, watch this. I gotta keep switching. The twisters actually help you in this level, which is weird because they usually just F me over. You want to find one that's moving to the right, and you want to let that one carry you, because it'll make you go a little faster. But this pattern with these thwomps is pretty annoying. But the faster you can get through this, the better. You get to a certain point, and you're fairly safe. Yeah, no, I got past them. I'm done. That's it. Yeah, that was an obnoxious level, but part of it's kind of clever, but it's not fun to play. Not fun to play at all. Yeah, I think by the time I started clearing these levels, after that first one, the first one I cleared last week, but these last few levels, there were only like 500 levels left, maybe less. I think there were only about 200 left when I cleared the final one. Oh, here, I was wondering why I kept going. I wanted to get a little ways in before I put the Mark of Zedius, because I wanted anyone who had their comments on when they're playing this level to be blocked by my to have their view blocked for a second, so they have to stop it and turn off comments. Now this level is a Kaizo 3D world. I stuck mostly to 3D world. First of all, because on New Super Mario Bros. U, it's nothing but speedruns, and they're horrible. Super Mario World had some interesting ones left. But yeah, I ended up booing it right away, because it looks like a troll level at first. There are sniper thwomps, so I don't regret it too much, because it can be a very annoying level. But it's another on-off one. You have to throw the shell, and it hits it. This works really well once you get it, but like there's like 4 or 5 sections of these on-off sections where you have to put the Koopa to an on-off. And you see, what I'm gonna show you is each section and me figuring it out, and then I'll show you the whole run. Yeah, once you get it, it's way more clever than I assumed it was at first. But there are sniper thwomps. There is a troll at the end that was also a sniper thwomp. I also don't like this setup with the Koopa, because it's very easy to wipe out the shell in the way he sets it up. This part was really hard to get good at. But once I got it, it was like, yeah, look how poorly I did there. I mean, I got through it, but I got lucky. And also, it is a speed run. The timer isn't super tight. I think the upload time I'm doing a lot of stalling here. And I'm doing it pretty well, too, actually. I didn't always do it that well. You see there, I wiped out the shell, now I'm effed. You can't actually get through the section. I tried to cheese this level a lot, but it didn't really work. Yeah, we'll see if I can get past this section. Well, this was hard to figure out. This part was really hard to figure out. I think this part took me the longest to figure out a good way. But yeah, you have to notice that I threw it you kill the shell above so it stays at whatever state it's in. You want to make sure those blue ones are off because you can't get through that without that. But you also want to kill all 3 of these skip squeaks. I'm not sure if he wanted me to do that, but I did it. The Z jump, the twirl. This final part wasn't super hard, but I did have a difficult time timing it. Right there, I did very poorly. I was trying to stall again, but my timing was just way off. Here's the final run. Yeah, you'll see how well this works when you do it right, and I do kind of regret booing this one, but again, the boos only affect how often they appear in Endless. Most people will skip this one instantly for all the garbage at the beginning, but like, yeah, once you get it, it's a pretty cool course. So yeah, like I would actually take that back and give it a like, just because I do like it. It's a very hard level, but it's a cool level. It's hard to kind of understand at first. So like I don't you know, I kind of thought it was a troll level at first, kind of, or hot garbage. I didn't really realize how well designed it was until I started playing it a lot. Right here, it's pretty much done, but like, there's a sniper thwomp right here, so you have to keep moving. But, you know, he wants you to keep moving. And then there's this little bit at the end, which is nothing. I was afraid there was going to be some sort of troll, but there's not. Don't remember. I don't think I actually looked at the... I did look at the program a little bit. I just kind of wanted to see how to cheese it, but if I could cheese it, and I figured out I couldn't, so... yeah, that was a cool level. I feel a little bad about that one. And now we get to the final level of this series. I'm gonna leave the Z first, but I'm glad I'm doing it. The final level of the series felt perfect for me because it was super duper hard. And it was a very simple level. It's another one that seemed like hot garbage at first. But I kind of got it after a while. I kind of understood it after a while. And it fits me perfectly because in real life, what I do for a living is I make boxes. And it's a builder level based on making boxes. And I literally had to play this one like well over 1,000 times. You'll see right here, 2,600 tries. I kept stopping the recording and erasing it and starting it over again because it was getting so long. When it started, it had 700 tries. And yeah, I was not the only person working on this one, so I don't know. I'm sure I gave it more tries than anyone else by far. But, yeah. So the concept is you have to throw the boxes on the lava. And this is a bullet hell level, but it's actually kind of a cool level, in a way. There's just a lot of shit here, and it looks like a mess, but it's pretty well calculated. Now, the big problem, though, is that there's 2 Meowsers, and the only thing they can do when there's no land is jump up and shoot at you. And it's very easy to jump up, and he shoots you faster than you can react, and you're in the air, you can't do much. So I have a couple of strategies I figured out for this one. But I couldn't get to the very end. There's a thwomp at the end, and you're supposed to hammer it, but I could never get to him with the hammer suit, so I kept dying. And I figured out eventually, I accidentally bounced off one of these piranha plants. And I figured out that I could get on top of that and cheese it. And this is actually the final run right here. But yeah, I throw 1 box, 2 boxes, I drop. Now the Meowser comes at this point, the first Meowser, and then the second one comes right after. Right here, I want to throw 3 boxes, and I want to make sure to avoid this Podoboo. That Podoboo got me a ton. I pull out a box here, and I do a box drop. I want to stay up in the air because there's a lot of shit that's firing at me. I want to get away from it. Meowser will sometimes bounce right off you, though. And you just want to do one at a time, and we're going to lose our power up here. We're going to bounce off the bullet. Get on top of there, and we're going to land on the right side of the thwomp. You just kind of have to learn where it is. And then there's a box, and that's done. So yeah, that's, for me, that's the 2019 levels. 52 levels left as of the last time I looked. I bet there damn hard. Because that one took me maybe almost 2,000 lives, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, this has been a journey, man. This has been a lot of fun. I've enjoyed this immensely. It's been a year and a half since I started doing this. I hope everyone who's watched it has enjoyed it, and I hope whatever I decide to do next, you'll join me in that endeavor. I know the last video I put up did not get many views, so I hope some people see this one, because I really, really worked on this level. all 4 of these levels I worked hard on. I wanted to get a little ways in here to put my Z, so if the Beast ever plays this and his view gets blocked, or Panga, I'll leave that one for you. I don't think Aura leaves his comments on, but those are my 3 guys who play the no skip super expert. Ryukar too, but he barely ever plays this game anywhere. Yeah, so again, I thank you so much for watching the series, my videos, and I will hopefully catch you in the future. Goodbye.